Yo, what's going on, you guys? I wanted to do a recap on the stream MCOC or Kabam just had because it was important, of course, like most of their streams are. But yeah, I'm gonna try doing this a different way this time. So I'm gonna actually took a few screenshots and I just want to go through it at my own pace. So we're gonna start with this one. We just have I just got like all the information from the stream pretty much because it was pretty much all like important stuff to know. And this is just there was an International Women's Day rework vote that happened. I wasn't too involved. I like picked a Morningstar. I don't know why. Just like I didn't really care that much. But somehow X23 won. So excuse me. That should be interesting. So she'll be getting a rework. I don't even think we really have a good Wolverine besides Weapon X, and he's not really like he's rare and he's not really used, like that much since he's so rare. So X23 should be a cool rework, probably coming like next year, around like the same like time that Cyclops is released. Will be when X23 is released like next year because they've been working on that Cyclops rework. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess didn't really vote for her, but that should be cool. And the next thing is I guess a daily super event update. So April 18th there will just be relic embers to upgrade your relics, and then boost selectors, so you can select which boost you want from the super daily event. And yeah, I don't know if this is progression based, but you'll be able to select what boost you want. So that's nice, but it's not really a huge update. It does not really not really that huge. And then there are improved selectors, it says tier 7 basic, 7-star 6 stones, and more. So we'll have to see what that's about. But of course that's like useful. Just have to wait for that. So, and then it says proven and conqueror progressions are now included. So I mean, honestly, I didn't I wasn't there for the entire stream, so some of the stuff I didn't really know. But yeah, I was just covering it. That's nice. Obviously, the super daily event is pretty good, and that's great that every progression is like involved. Excuse me. So like, because before April 18th, like right now you can't get the super daily event as conqueror or proven. Apparently, I didn't know that. But yeah, super daily event is very great thing to like get you to play the game every day. Now I haven't been like playing it every day for the super daily event, but it's still a pretty good incentive. And there will be pool shields in the milestones from April 18th to the 28th. So like 1 week event for the Thunderbolts movie, I'm pretty sure. That's coming out this month. I didn't even know that. I'm a little bit behind, I guess, or I just didn't remember. But yeah, pool shields is gonna be like some sort of little event for a week for the Thunderbolts movie. And moving on, we have event quests. So, yeah, it's been a year and like a half since they've added a difficulty update to like event quests, and the last time was the Paragon Gauntlet. So it's honestly been like 2 years because Thornbreaker difficulty is like the Paragon Gauntlet is really not that amazing. So I mean, for Paragon players it might be, but not really for Valiant players. But yeah, May 2025, next month. Valiant difficulty test, so that's great. Some incentive, and their goal is to make sure that's a relevant piece of content for all summoners. So they'll try to, just says a challenge and based on like challenge and rewards, and so based on a summoner current story progression milestone and top 30 prestige. So I honestly don't know what that means, but they're going to test out the Valiant difficulty for Event Quest next month, and basically they're trying to improve Event Quest, so that's definitely a big point, a big thing that we've been asking for, because Event Quest has been pretty boring, and I haven't done Event Quest in like a few months. I only did it for the potion bundles, but The last time I just did it to do it was like, I don't even know how long ago. I have no idea. Like, it's always like the potion bundle. And excuse me if my like microphone is acting weird. It just won't stay in place. Try to fool around with it. But yeah, that's pretty cool to test. We'll be able to see how that works next month. Next thing is side quests. So they're going to try to make side quests better. And they're cooking up some novel formats. So, I don't know. That's to be determined when. But side quests are being looked into. So that should be cool. Event quests will be first, though, as obviously stated. Next is Nightmare Raids. I didn't even get to try the first rotation, which is fine because it was actually like I heard it kind of sucked. So it'll be updated. Hopefully, I'll be able to test out next week. I'm pretty sure this is. Yeah, I think it's next week. But they removed so it says phase nodes from all fights. I don't really know about any of this stuff because I didn't even try it. But removed phase nodes from all fights, increased fight timers from 3 to 5 minutes, that sounds nice. And then tuning adjustments of the crush pendants on Apocalypse. So sounds like there was like a crush mechanic on an Apocalypse boss in Nightmare Raids, which sounds horrible. But yeah, and they also reduced Korg's Thorn damage for Nightmare Raids, removed Jabari Panther's Cleanse, remove Apocalypse's Stun into block, and increase Defender HP. So, trying to balance it out overall. Nightmare Raids, I'll have to see how this goes if I'm able to test it. But let me know your guys' thoughts on just like everything in this video. But I know there's a lot of complaints about Nightmare Raids, so this might be a big point of emphasis for some of you. Next is regular raids. And in the next raid cycles, so June 9th, I'm pretty sure. They're tuning adjustments to Assault, Roll Boost, and Champion Pool. They're adding nodes that detail champion kit changes for raid defenders. So this is kind of like a big update. They're adding a champion swap and choice node after first encounter, so that's nice. But only in Nightmare Raids. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't like read this all, of course, but that's still nice to have. And then they are adding new raid roll boost test maps. So I really don't like. We'll just have to wait for more information on this, but they're updating raids as well, just trying to make it better, of course. Next, Battlegrounds, of course, this was a really big point of emphasis from a lot of people recently. They're changing the victory track rewards, which I don't remember exactly what they're doing, but I'm pretty sure it'll be nice. It's not crazy rewards in the victory track, but it'll be pretty nice. Scoring change revision or reversion, I think. I don't even know if that's a word. Reversion or yes. I just had a my brain just stopped for a second. I haven't seen that word. Reversion. So they're reversing like a change they made to the scoring in Battlegrounds, which is effectively gonna like just keep it the same. And they're updating the Gladiator circuit, adding more rewards, expanding the bracket size, matchmaking tweak to reduce queue time, weekly elo objectives, alliance event win bonus increase, and a new currency to like balance things out. So a lot of these updates kind of just have to wait and see how it goes. Really don't know what that's gonna all be about until it happens. So there probably will be more information on it, but I don't know how that's gonna work as of now. But all these updates should be nice. Should get some testing and seeing how it works soon here. And then 9.2. So here's a quick video. 9.2 is launching next Wednesday, and the boss is Lotan or whatever. I don't know. It's weird names. I actually saw this leaked a few months ago, honestly. So I wasn't too surprised at all, honestly, because I saw this leaked. But it's Jane Foster corrupted. You know, it's like just like X23 corrupted, and like at 9.1. But she looks pretty cool. Obviously, it had some crazy VFX. It looks pretty cool. The arena change in the background, that looks really cool. But yeah, look at this. I mean, it just looks really cool. So we have to wait and see how Act 9.2 goes. I mean, from what I saw on the stream, it kind of just looked like the same kind of thing with 9.1. Nothing, not say anything like new node changes or anything, but boss definitely looks cool. I'll have to wait and see what she is all about. And here are the rewards. So completion, there's a better visual right here, but we have basically a 7-star crystal, some other crystals, some catalysts. Exploration is also same thing, but let's just go to this slide. Completion is so tier 7 basic is nice, of course. Get into a rank 4 7-star. I'll be able to get one generically from that. And then tier 4 alpha catalyst, that's nice, of course, for rank 4s. A quarter of a titan crystal from completion. I honestly, that's not great, but it's still titan shards. Obviously, titan shards are, they're titan shards, so whatever. A 7-star basic crystal, basically, 6-star relic, and then a lot of tier 3 and tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic, which is nice too. And those little crystals were tier 6 class catalyst crystals, which actually I'm personally in need of. So that's what is that? 4 fully formed tier 6 class catalysts if you get an even amount. But it's 4 tier 6 class catalysts worth in those crystals for completion. And then for exploration, 2 tier 7 basic catalysts, so you could definitely get a rank 4. And then you get 2 tier 4 alpha catalysts, very nice. 2 7-star rank 1 to 2 rank up gems, that's nice. 1 7-star class hero crystal, okay, so select the class. 4 tier 6 Nexus Catalyst selectors, so instead of those random chances, it's a tier 6 class catalyst selector. They're not crystals, so they're just 4 selectors, so that's definitely nice. A 6-star Nexus relic, okay. We got 75% or 3/4 of a Titan crystal. So overall, you'll get 1 Titan crystal if you have 0 shards, and only 30 7-star signature stones. Honestly, that in the bottom right corner, that's weird. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it's definitely missing some more 6 stones or an awakening gem, honestly, like a awakening gem crystal for exploration. I mean, I know it's kind of on track with 9.1, but we keep progressing with every new chapter in each act. We keep progressing. I feel like the rewards should get bumped up a bit every time. And we've already been introduced to 7-star awakening gems, so just kind of got to deal with it. But that's not. Still, the rewards are pretty good. Definitely pretty nice rewards. But hopefully 9.3, brings a little bit more of a bang for your buck, even though it's no money spent. But yeah, still nice rewards. I'm not gonna really complain too much. It's just missing. There's just some things that could have been here, in here, but yeah, pretty nice rewards still. There are path rewards, of course. Basically 2 tier 6 class catalysts if you get an even amount. You have some, I think this is per quest. I was kind of wondering. So you get basically 2 tier 6 class catalysts per quest. That's nice. You'll get some tier 4 alpha catalysts. I don't know how many exactly, 2 in total from 9.2, because there's 13,000 per quest. Then you get 2,500 7-star shards. So that's gonna be a 7-star basic, I'm pretty sure. And then Titan shards, you'll get 6,000 total. 90 units per quest. That's, I don't know the math right now. I think that's like 50 or 540 units in total, and then 600,000 gold in total. So I mean, but per quest though, this is per quest you get this, so that's nice though. Like, who doesn't like that? That's nice. They could definitely keep boosting it, but that is definitely nice. We like that. That's nice. Next, we have Dark Phoenix Incursions. So it's just some more incursions. It includes tier 7 basic fragments, tier 4 alpha, 15 dark plumes, which is to get I think that gets to next month, May, the special Dark Phoenix quest for like a 7-star Phoenix maybe or something. I don't know. But that's gonna be useful. And then 1 light essence is to get Lumatrix this month as a 7-star, which is definitely useful. And then generic 1 to 2 rank up gem, of course, nice. 15 6-stone crystals. So just make sure to do this, because the rewards are, you know, that's nice. Of course, that's useful and nice. And there will be Venom and Hit Monkey Boss, so that's probably gonna be a bit annoying. Gold gain will be adjusted to compensate. Instead of 5 days, it's 7 days for top zone rollover change, whatever that means. I can't really remember. New boss hacks will be rotated in. Older hacks will be rotated out. Whatever that means. But yeah, make sure to do the incursions when it comes out. And then Alliance War Encounter Showcase, of course. This usually happens every month or so. But the rewards are kind of trash. You know what? Honestly, I don't want to hate on that much. Hold on a second. So it's just a Alliance War Showcase, but you get 10% of a tier 7 basic. Okay. Okay. 5 7-star 6 stones. Okay. And then 5 deathless sigs. So that's just kind of because this is like deathless themed somehow. But that's not really great for completion. But okay, it's still a thing. Exploration is 10% tier 7 basic. Nice, I guess. 1 light essence, which will be needed for Lumatrix. 15k deathless sigs, or 15 deathless sigs, which is okay. I mean, I don't personally really need it, but and then it's not 5,000 Titan shards, which always nice. So just make sure to do this if you have time, of course. Definitely need that light essence for Lumatrix. Alright, and then we have the Saga Champions Showcase. This is just like another type of showcase that kind of happens here and there. And a team of 5 Decay Champions. So, more player beneficial nodes, Mystic and Tech Paths, and reduced Defender Masteries. So it should be easier. 10% tier 7 basic fragments for path rewards. 4 to 5 cosmic / science rank up gem for 6-star. And then we have 10 7-star deathless 6 stones, because I guess it's deathless themed ish. And then 5k 7-star shards, which is that's alright. So just make sure to do that when you have time, basically. But now we have the deep dive, like little showcases, and we have Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew, and Lumatrix coming out this month. Another Spider character. I mean, we're waiting for Lizard and stuff, but I mean, I guess I'm fine with this. I don't really care that much. But she's cool. She has a lot of Furies. I can't really get through it all right now. The deep dive is released as of now. She has a lot of Furies. She has this Fumble, which disables the Dexterity Mastery. And she has a Retribution debuff or passive that increases the damage the defender takes. during a special attack. She's mainly centered around shock and power stings. So she has instant shock and she has power sting debuffs. And some of her debuffs are severe, whatever that means. But she has severe debuffs. But she's mainly like, she has debilitate as well. It's nice. She has some wither. But ultimately, it's like fury, power gain, and power sting. So that should be fun though. She should be pretty fun. Quite a bit going on with her. Her deep dive is out, and I watched this. So pretty cool stuff. I can't wait to get my hands on her. Hey, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about Spider-Woman. And I think she'll actually be pretty relevant, like Silk. Honestly, she almost seems Silk-esque, but I don't know. I think she might be. I think she'll be better than Silk. She has some immunities like poison and stuff too, so she also has like passive furies. So I think she'll probably be better than Silk and pretty relevant. Next, though, we have some information about Spider-Woman. Then we'll get to Lumatrix. We have she's immune to poison, neutralizing power steal, and then she gains fury buffs when attacking. You know, all this cool information right here. She has shocks, retribution, inflicts ensnare and fumble, inflicts severe power sting debuffs when inflicting instant shock. So she has a lot of stuff going for her. She's gonna be the first champion released April 10th. Pre-release bundle, Crystals in Arena, April 17th. So she seems pretty cool. And then we have Lumatrix. So the next idol champion should be definitely better than Isovine. And basically what I know, he has phase, he has crits, mainly crits, and he has some evade, and as well as like tracking. So he seems pretty fun. Now there's a lot of crits right there. Special 1, he also goes unblockable, and then you throw like a special 2, which gives a lot of crits. And then you have furies, and you just constantly crit, and you just can't stop critting. So it seems like definitely a fun skill champion. We'll have to wait for his deep dive tomorrow. But yeah, tracking, phase, endurance. I forget what endurance does, but tracking, phase, endurance, unblockable, crits, and furies. So he seems pretty fun. And I want to try to get my hands on him, but I don't have a lot of light essence because I have not been spending. I hope I don't have to spend. I just want to be able to get him, but he's immune to bleeding rupture, so that is pretty good. Powerful endurance passives. I forget what endurance does. He can evade on heavy charge. He also gains invisibility while evading, inflicts tracking, furies, cunning, which increases crit rate and damage. And he has a lot of guaranteed crits, so he seems pretty fun. And you can redeem him this coming Wednesday if you have enough light essence, which you need 15 of, and I have like 1. So I don't know if I've been missing any content. I don't think I have. I think I've been, besides spending money, I think I've been good. So I don't know. It says right here, actually it says 12 for a 7-star. My bad. Well, Battlegrounds. So there's some rewards in Battlegrounds for it. The Alliance War Encounter Showcase, which basically most of these things are going to be coming out Wednesday or like this month. But personally for me, I'm going to get to Battlegrounds soon here. I've done the ordeal. I'm not purchasing from like the deals. I'm also not in the double track event. I might need to pick that up actually, because I do want that Cyclops as well. Summoner's Market, we can, I don't know what that means. Is there anything in the market? I'll have to check. But these are where you can get the light essence from. This is the source. These are the sources where you can get the light essence from. Next up, though, we have new 7 stars. So Galan. Oh my gosh. You know, some information about Galan. But yeah, Galan is insane. So I don't know why we're talking about pre-release bundle and stuff, because Galan is like already like a champion, but he's gonna be a 7-star, which is pretty. He's honestly, I haven't used him in a while. I don't know why it's been so long. So this is really exciting. He'll be taking on a new champion cycle and will join the Titan pool in June. So just wait for Galan. Excuse me, but he will be a 7-star, pretty good. And we have 2 other champions that will be also 7-stars, which will be coming up after this slide, I believe. But yeah, Galan, pretty cool. Phoenix Rework launching next month, pretty good. You gotta collect the dark plumes for that. And this is basically all the information you need for how you're gonna get Phoenix. And you can get 2 copies of Phoenix with 150 dark plumes. So 75 per gate for the next month, like little quest thingy. So yeah, make sure to look over this, and I might even look at my own video myself to find this. It's pretty useful to get your hands on a Phoenix Rework. All the sources are right here. Honestly, I need to look at this again. March event, April event, May event, BG season 27, BG season 28, Incursions, Double Track, May of Valiant, Valiant EQ. So you'll have to do the Valiant EQ. Yeah, I think you can get at least 1 copy of her as a 7-star or something. You can get like 1 copy of her if you don't like spend or anything. But then daily, like look at this, daily deals and offers 100 plus. Like, come on, man. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I might pick up some. I don't know, but I'm not like. I just, yeah, okay. I think I'll be able to get like 1 copy of Phoenix. So I'll still get her, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, very important. And then we have a Cyclops Rework. So some quick little preview thingy clip. Now he has unblockable. He has from what it looks like, he has some pretty cool animations. He has unblockable. He has prowess, crit, and true focus, and that's about it. So yeah, he has persistent charges as well, which seems pretty cool. So looks like he can throw a lot of special attacks. Looks like he crits a lot. He has unblockable special attacks, and it looks like a lot of fun. So we'll have to see what this is all about, but I'm pretty excited. And it looks like every time he uses a special attack, he gains like 20 more prowess or so. But I don't know. It seems pretty fun. Definitely want to get this guy from the Double Track event or whatever. Gotta do some horse. Gotta do some. I might be missing some content I gotta do after I upload this video, man. Because looking at this recap, I'm just kind of like thinking about what I gotta do. But yeah, hopefully this helps. But he looks really cool. Looks really fun. By the way, my apologies if my mic is like off or something. It's just like technical issues here and there, but I'm dealing with it. And next up we have new 7-star, or actually nope, that should be soon here. So we actually have that Thunderbolts little event thing. So for 1 week you collect pool shields, which will be in that I forget, it was earlier in this little recap thing, but you'll collect these pool shields, and they'll be in the daily super event. My bad. But you can get a 7-star Red Guardian and a 7-star Deadpool and tier 7 basic catalysts. So take that as you will. This will be coming out later in the month, celebrating, I guess, the Thunderbolts movie. So 7-star Red Guardian actually should be some fun if I'm able to get my hands on them. Now look at this. A 7-star Apocalypse and 7-star Nick Fury. Holy my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the hell, man? Oh my gosh. So we have what? 7-star Galan, 7-star Apoc, 7-star Nick Fury. This says May 7th to May 13th. This will be like another spending event. And of course, I mean, you know, I guess props to them, but 6 powerful 7-stars will be coming in this 1 week event. I don't know if they're going to be exclusive to this event, which they'll probably do, which will kind of be a little aggravating. But either way, though, these champions are becoming part of the 7-star pool. because they will be released as 7 stars, even if it's exclusive to this event. I don't know that yet. But Apocalypse and Nick Fury, and then we have some other ones. But yeah, wow. Galan will not be in this event, I'm pretty sure. He's like a separate thing, which is pretty good. But yeah, APOC and Nick Fury as well will become just making those champions more relevant again. So Nick Fury has been relevant, of course, recently, but very nice. So that should be a lot of fun, especially APOC with the Strife synergy. I would like to test that out. Looks like we got some content to make if I have money to spend, but I don't know. If it's like any more than like $100, then I don't think I'm doing it, man. Honestly, they'll probably want more than $100, so my bad, but we'll have to see how that goes. Still very interesting there. And that is it for the stream. So let me know what you guys think about this little recap. Hopefully it helped. Got that voice cracking. But yeah, a lot of information. Gotta try to make some more videos. I'm on a bit of a break, of course, spring. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys all very soon. And hopefully you enjoyed this video.